Hi again, everyone. This is Tim from Cleveland Baseball Fan 879, and this is start number 16 of the 1972 Gaylord Perry Stratomatic Starts Only Super Advanced Replay. We are replaying all of Gaylord Perry's his starts only from his 1972 Cy Young Award season. And today, Perry and the Indians travel to Oakland to face Dave Hamilton and the Oakland A's. And we are playing a day game here in June. So 50-50 chance for good weather. And we get good weather. So good weather in Oakland. 1 to 4 is singles for both. For ballpark home runs, 1 to 14 for lefties, and 1 to 11 for home runs for righties. All right. And let's get this straightened around here. Leading off for the Indians and playing center field is Buddy Bell. And that's to the first baseman, Epstein. And a 9 on a 15. There is no 9, so Epstein ranges towards second. Throws to the pitcher covering, 1 down. Here's Jack Brohammer, the second baseman. And that's a fly ball to center field, and Reggie Jackson tracks it down, squeezes it, 2 down, and here's Alex Johnson. And 1-9 against the lefty, ground ball to the shortstop, and Marty Martinez throws out Johnson, and that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Indians here in the first. All right, here is Marty Martinez, and those of you who may be Lucha Underground wrestling fans from back in the day, he is not the Moth. And here's a pitch to Marty Martinez, giving Campaneris a day off. And Martinez rips one into, and gets over the center fielder Bell's head and into second with a double as Martinez. So the 16 actually helps him out there because he has weak power. And they will not hold Martinez on. Brings up Joe Rudy. Nothing on the 14. And that's a fly ball to right. Now, with rules, you can, if it's a right field B, going second, third, you add 2. So starts at a 12. 14, Foster is a -3. So 1 to 11, he moves to third. 12 to 19, he holds, and he's out on a 20. And that is a 6 or 9. He is safe at third. So Rudy does his job, moving him over, and that brings up Reginald Martinez Jackson. 19. And 5-9 against the lefty. Ground ball to second. And getting the out at first is Brohammer. Scoring from third is Martinez. At least I believe he would.
Yeah.
Get the official rules out for the super advanced. Third against the lefty is a ground ball A, and runner on third, ground ball A. That's infield in. At the second base or shortstop, batter's out, runner advances 1 base. So yes, RBI ground out for Reggie Jackson, and the A's take a 1-0 lead. And brings up Sal Bando. And that's a pop-up to second base. And Brohammer squeezes it, and that retires the side. But the A's do get on the board and lead 1-0 after 1. And here's Ray Fosse to lead off the top of the second. Fosse, Greg Nettles, and Ray Foster. Four, 8 against a righty, single to 19, and that will be a base hit for Fosse. They will not hold him on. Five stolen bases on the year. Actually, they're not going to hold him on. He gets a lead on a 3. Nope. Okay, so they will not hold him on. All right. And here's Hamilton. His havoc roll will only be if a 2 occurs because he doesn't have a wild pitch rating and nothing on the 18. So here's Nettles. And that's into right center field. Cutting it off there is the center fielder Jackson, but not until Fosse gets to third. And there are runners on the corners with nobody out. They're going to play the infield back to try to get maybe a double play. There's Roy Foster. Nothing on the 14. For 7 against a righty. That's just a bit outside ball 4, and the bases are loaded. And here comes the first baseman, Chris Chambliss. Nothing on the 16. And here's the pitch to Chambliss. 3-8. Swung on and missed. Struck him out. Big out there. It's Frank Duffy's turn. Playing the infield back. Nothing on the 6. And 6-9 against a righty. That's the one you want for the Indians. That drops into left center field. Scoring from third is Fosse. Scoring from second is Nettles. And going to third is Foster. And the Indians take a 2-1 lead. Brings up Perry. He'll swing away. Nothing on the 16. 2-4. And we'll treat that as only a 1-star single. Perry up the middle. Drives in Foster. Duffy will not, with a -5 arm from Jackson, he will not be going anywhere. RBI single for Gaylord Perry, and it's 3-1 Indians. They are not holding any runners on. Nothing on the 14. And ground ball back to the mound. He gets Perry at second, and Bell beats out the throw back to first. So 1-5. So right-handed batter, that means it's 1-4 on the putout at second. Duffy goes to third on the fielder's choice. There are 2 down. There's Jack Brohammer. 6-5 on the left-hander. That's to the second baseman, or sorry, to the shortstop. Martinez a 4 and an 8. If he was not holding anybody on, so that does not change to a 5 and an 8. And a 14 on an E56. No 14, so Martinez a little shaky in the field, but gets the job done here, and that retires the side. But the Indians get 3 and lead 3-1 going to the bottom of the second. All right, Epstein, Mangual, and Duncan here in the bottom of the second. Here's Epstein. And Epstein is hit. We will not play. We do not play injuries. So he can stay in the game. And I'm not doing game day injuries either. All right, here's Angel Mangual playing right field. 14. Not holding on, Epstein. 2 and a 6. And that's the left field. He just got under it. And caught in left field by Alex Johnson. It's a 1-4 home run chance, but not on a 20. All right, here's Duncan. Nothing on the 8. 2 and a 7. Not holding on Epstein, so that's a ground ball to second. Brohammer to Duffy to Chambliss, inning ending, double play. And that retires the side. Going to the third, the Indians lead 3-1. And Johnson, Fossey, and Nettles due up for the Indians here in the top of the third. And Johnson takes one just a bit low. Ball 4, and he will be held on. They will try to get a jump with Johnson. He gets a jump 2-6 or 12, and he is picked off on an 8 or 9. And to 7, it's in between both of them, so no jump for Johnson, and he's not going on the second 1, but since no wild pitch rating, we go on. Fossey singled his first time up. And that's to the third baseman, Bando. This could be 2. And let's see here. Bando E20 and a 12. There is no 12, so Bando ranges towards short, or towards second base. Snags it, throws to Brown for 1, over to Epstein, double play. Nice play by Bando to get that double play started. A little bit tougher play there. And here's Greg Nettles. And he rips that one to left field for an opposite field single. Nettles is 2 for 2. And here's Roy Foster. Nothing on the 10. And field goal between 2 walks is a ground ball to the shortstop. And we'll just say he throws to first to get the final out of the inning. And that retires a side. Through 2.5, the Indians have a 3-1 lead. Brown, Hamilton, and Martinez due up here in the bottom of the third. And here's Larry Brown. And that's to the second baseman on a 9. And Brohammer, 2 and a 9 is fine. 19 and a 12. No 12, so Brohammer, a tougher play, knocks it down, throws out Brown, 1 down. Here's Hamilton. Five, 7. That's probably a strikeout against a lefty. Yes, it is. 2 up, 2 down. That is Perry's first strikeout. Here's Marty Martinez. 5-9, batting left-handed. And that's a weak ground ball to second. And throwing out Martinez is Brohammer. And that retires the side. We go to the top of the fourth. Indians lead 3-1. Chambliss, Duffy, and Perry due up here in the fourth. And here we go. Here's Chambliss. And against the lefty, little nubber in front of the plate. Hamilton gets it and throws out Chambliss, 1 down. Here's Frank Duffy. 2-run single his first time up. 3-3. Jam shot popped up behind home plate. And Duncan throws off the mask, 2 down. Here's Gaylord Perry. 3-10 is a weak ground ball to the shortstop. And Martinez throws out Perry. 1-2-3 inning for Hamilton here in the top of the fourth. You go to the bottom of the fourth. Indians lead 3-1. All right. Here's Joe Rudy. Four. Catcher chance. This will be a little nubber out in front of the plate. Oh boy. 17 for Fossey. He's a 2, so yeah, the 20 would be a little grounder in front of the plate. But on a E6 and a 17, oh, there's no 17, just 14 and 18. So Fossey gets up, throws a little high to first baseman Chambliss, but he recovers, steps on the base to retire Rudy, 1 away. Here's Reggie Jackson. 2-10. And against a righty, that's a ground ball hit to Brohammer. Throws out Jackson, 2 down. There's Sal Bando. 2-11. And another ground ball to Brohammer. So Perry getting the A's to hit the top part of the ball. pound it right in the ground. That's a 1-2-3 inning. We go to the top of the fifth. Indians lead 3-1. And top of the order, Bell, Brohammer, and Johnson due up here in the top of the fifth. 5-6, fly ball to right field. And Mangual squeezes it, one down. There's Jack Brohammer. Three, and against the lefty, that's a ground ball to first. Nice play by Epstein. Throws to Hamilton covering. Two down. And here's Alex Johnson. 6-6 against a righty. Ground ball to first again. This time Epstein will take it to the bag himself, and that retires the side. We go to the bottom of the fifth. Indians still lead 3-1. Perry will face Epstein, Mangual, and Duncan. Six-eight against the lefty is a ground ball to the second baseman, Brohammer, who's handled the last three putouts. Retires. Epstein one away. There's Mangual. Flew out his last time up. And, oh my! And that's over. That gets by Buddy Bell and into second with a double. Had to be a 1, and it is. So, wow. Let's see if the A's take advantage of this gift. Here's Dave Duncan. Nothing on the 14. And it's an official game now. Foul ball. Yeah. 6-5 against a righty. Swung on and missed. Struck him out. And they will actually pitch to Brown, because his card is not very good. So 2 outs here in the bottom of the fifth. Nothing on the 20. 3-8 for Brown. Ground ball to the first baseman, Chambliss. Takes it to the base himself, and that retires the side. We are through 5. It is 3-1 Indians, and this will most likely be it for Hamilton, as this is his point of weakness inning, and he is leading off the bottom of the 6th. Excuse me. And here's Ray Fosse, grounded to a double play his last time up. 4-8. And once again, he gets that roll. Base hit, and we're going to take a quick break here. Okay, so pitching coach goes out to the stall for time. After the Nettles single, they will not hold him on. Nothing on the 11. And here is Nettles. 6-6 against the lefty. Popped him up. Shortstop Martinez calls for it. Makes the catch, one away. Brings up Roy Foster. Nothing on the 18th. Foster walked and scored his first time up. 2-3 against the lefty. Boy, must have been hit a lot. And Ouch. Plunk got him. So each team has hit a batter. And they will not hold on Foster. Here is Chris Chambliss. Of course, not expecting him to bunt. Nothing on the 5. So hit by pitch do not count as point of weakness. Only hits and walks. Unintentional walks, I should say. And against the lefty, that's a fly ball to left field. And Rudy gets into range and makes the catch. 2 down. Here's Frank Duffy. Nothing on the 19. Three against the lefty. Popped up behind home plate. And the catcher, Duncan, makes the catch, and that retires the side. Indians strand 2, and after 5.5, it is 3-1 Indians. And they'll call that a game for Hamilton. Down to 6. So they will count on Daryl Knowles. Yeah, I mean, with the lefty-righty matchup. All right. So pinch hitting for the Oakland A's will be Adrian Garrett. And I'm going to take a quick pause while I get his card and be right back. Okay, Garrett, left-handed batter, facing the right-handed Perry. 1-8 against a righty. Swung on and missed. Struck him out. 1 away. Here's Martinez. Doubled his first time up. And that's to the first baseman, Chambliss. Fields it. And does he successfully underhand it to Perry? Chambliss is an 11 and an 11. Nope. No error. So Chambliss over to Perry, 2 down. Here's Joe Rudy. 0 for 2. And make that 0 for 3. That's a bouncer to third. Nettles up with it, throws to first and gets Rudy. 1-2-3 inning for the A's here in the 6th. And we go to the 7th. And Daryl Knowles will come out and try to hold down the fort for the A's. He will face Perry, Bell, and Brohammer. And here's the pitch to Perry. 1 for 2 on the day. RBI single. And against the righty, swung on it, missed, struck him out. 1 away. Here's Buddy Bell. .610 to the shortstop. And Martinez fumbles it. And an 8. Wait a minute. 4. That was a 6. So it's a base hit. Shortstop 56. There is no 8. So fumbles it, and they'll call it a single. Bell reaches. They will not hold him on. And they're going to play a little hit and run with Brohammer as a B hit and run. Nothing on the 15. So because they're... Okay, so B and a 9. Hold on just a second. Let me look up the rule for hit and run. I think if you are not holding him on, he goes down. If you are, he goes up. So give me a second. Okay, so no, there is no adjustments if you're not holding a runner on. So he'll be a B hit and run. B hit and run on a 9 is lead runner is ground ball to shortstop. Batter is safe. Lead runner is out. So 2 hard hit to the shortstop. They get the runner at second, but Brohammer is safe at first. 2 down. And here's Alex Johnson. Nothing on the 20. 1-5. And that's a single to left field. Now, the 2-out magic that you get for Brohammer is reduced because it's hit the left field. So Brohammer 13, 14, 16, back to a 14. Rudy is a... And we'll just leave him there. So first and second with 2 down for Ray Fosse. Or sorry, whoops. Yeah, for Fosse. Okay. And here we go. Nothing on the 13. Four, 9 against a righty. That's just a bit high. Ball 4. And here's Greg Nettles, lefty-lefty matchup. Nettles, two for 3, excuse me. And that's a 1-3, and it gets by him. No on a 5. Nice stop by Duncan. 4 and a 6 against the lefty. That's a bit low. Ball 4, and he walks in a run. Here's Roy Foster. 4-1 Indians. Nothing on the 19. Six, 9 against a righty. Shortstop chance, and that's going to get through for a hit on the 2. Or that will... That's a 2. And a 12. So 4 and a 2. That's two base single. And on a 56, there is a 12. So scoring from third is Johnson. The scoring is Fosse. The third is Nettles. And the second on the error is Foster. As this has turned into a disastrous inning. 3 more runs makes it 6-1. Second and third, and they're getting the bullpen called up. They'll let him pitch to this guy. Raleigh Fingers, or Bob Locker is loosening in the bullpen. Nothing on the 10. 3-9. Swung on and missed. Struck him out. But not until the Indians get 3 more and lead 6-1 going to the bottom of the 7th. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jack. I don't care if I never get back for its root for your favorite team. If they lose, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. Okay, here's Reggie. He's 0 for 2. And Fingers is going to be loosening and continuing loosening. 1-9, excuse me. Swung on and missed. Struck him out. Here's Bando. And that is a fly. Actually, I want to say because it doesn't hit the result. A line drive, and that's to the shortstop. Duffy, 2 away, needed a 1-6, and that was a 10. And here's Mike Epstein. .510 against the lefty. Weak ground ball to first, right to Chambliss, and that retires the side. We go to the 8th. Here comes Fingers. And you will face Duffy, Perry, and Bell here in the top of the 8th. As Knowles did not have his best stuff, giving up 3 runs, 2 of them earned. All right, here is Duffy to face Fingers. And against a righty, that's a tapper back to the mound. And Duffy is retired, 1 down. Here is Gaylord Perry. And he is down on strikes, 2 down. And here's Buddy Bell. Singled his last time up. And Bell just a bit outside ball 4. And they will not hold Bell on. Here's Brohammer. Nothing on the 6. 4-7 against the lefty. Struck him out. And that will retire the side. And we go to the bottom of the 8th. Mangual, Duncan, and Brown due up here in the bottom of the 8th, although we may get a pinch hitter for Brown. All right, here's Mangual. Doubled his last time up. And 6-6 against a righty. That's a ground ball to the shortstop. Duffy throws out Mangual, 1 away. Here's Dave Duncan. And Duncan swung on and missed, struck him out. And Ron Clark is going to hit for Larry Brown, and he'll stay in the game and play second base. And George Hendrick has grabbed the bat, and he will hit next if needed. 2 and 8. Swung on and missed. Struck him out. 1, 2, 3 go the A's here in the 8th. Fingers will stay in the game. And he'll face Johnson, Fossey, and Nettles. 3-9 against the righty. That's ripped into the gap, and that goes all the way to the wall. And into second with a leadoff double is Alex Johnson. And they will I mean, he'd be automatic, but you use your second line, they won't hold him on at second base. Nothing on the 8. Six, 7 against the righty. Not tired. Struck him out. Now, he is in his second inning of work, so if he gives up 3 hits and or unintentional walks, he will be considered tired. All right, here's Greg Nettles. 3-11. Popped up into foul territory, first base side. Epstein, the first baseman, calls for it and makes the catch 2 down. And here's Roy Foster. Nothing on the 12. Foster single, walked and hit by pitch in 4 at-bats. 2-8. Weak ground ball to second. And that retires the side. So we go to the bottom of the 9th. Even if I forget to fill in the scoring for the 8th. Perry will head out. He has faced 26 batters in 8 innings, so he has only gone 2 over the minimum. And heading to the plate will be George Hendrick. Say his name and he believes, because they believe in George Hendrick. And I'll get that's for fingers. Okay. 4 and a 7. Not going to get the 1 this time. Bell tracks it down, 1 away. And they will... I'll let Martinez try to get something started here. 4-5, and that will get the job done here. And once again, that's a double, just same as the first inning. And they will not hold him on. There's Joe Rudy, 0 for 3 himself. Nothing on the 15. 1-9. Pop fly, left field. And making the catch there is Alex Johnson. Last chance for the A's is Reggie Jackson. 0 for 3 with a strikeout. 2, if there's a 4, 5, or 6, we'll check for a pass ball. Oops. As long as we don't drop it on the ground. All right, 1-4. And Martinez moves to third. No, he will not. So we'll continue with Jackson here. 6-8 against the lefty. Ground ball to second. On to first, and that will do it. Final score here from Oakland. The Indians win this one 6-1. And be right back with the line score. All right, here's your final line score. 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors for the Indians. 1 run, 3 hits, and 1 error for the A's. Perry was just fabulous today. 2 out of 3 hits went to Marty Martinez, the backup shortstop. But only 1 time did he score. All right, next game in the replay is start number 17. And give me a second, and I will tell you who it is against. Timeout. It is against the Minnesota Twins. And once again, this might be a little bit repetitive, but it did. That's the way it happened. They will face Bert Blyleven, but this time in Minnesota, not in Cleveland. Alrighty, everybody. Thank you for watching. If you can, it helps the video get seen. If you've not already subscribed, please hit the subscribe button and hit the choose the bell icon and click on all so you'll be notified of all videos. And whatever games you are playing, please enjoy them to your fullest. Have a good day, everybody.